The Pentacam AXL is a tomographer combined with an axial length measurement device. The technology incorporated now is PCI, partial coherence interferometry, which we all know from devices like the IOL Master. For quite some time we have this now in clinical use, but also in studies. We first did a retrospective study comparing the IOL Master results with the results from axial length measurement with the AXL. They were quite comparable, almost the same, identical, with almost the same standard deviation. And just recently at this meeting here, ASCRS in New Orleans, we had a multi-center trial, 600 eyes, 4 sites, 3 in Germany, 1 in the United States, comparing the AXL and again outcome measurements for the axial length measurements with the IOL Master, and we found identical the same thing. Also for the flat and steep meridian on the cornea, very comparable results. I would say to this point we had an experimental setting where we had both devices separately and we did these studies together. Now in the next study phase we put the device was put together and we had one actually device which included both measurement methods, and our measurement terminology or measurements we're doing is quite straightforward. We basically, in the device itself, it doesn't allow a bad measurement because you really have to center on the pupil, you have to take that measurements, and it's straightforward. So I think it's a lot of information now, rather than to have 2 devices, to have 1 device, and of course this is very exciting for all of us. We want to see this more, of course, now in clinical use, clinical studies. I'm very excited about that opportunity, but definitely it will shrinken down a little bit our share time, our diagnostic time, and maybe also have better results because we actually excluded a human error by basically incorporating measurements in one or the other device. Now all this in one device, and that makes pretty much sense for me. So we'll see how that will work on a clinical day-to-day basis, but I'm pretty positive about that because the work we have done over the 12 months were quite exciting and very good. So in summary, we think that the Pentacam AXL has the opportunity or has the ability to do tomography, so information about the anterior chamber and the anterior segment and the cornea in combination with axial length measurement. And of course said that this device then can actually calculate intraocular lenses for cataract surgery and make basically the steps we had previously in 2 devices now available in 1 device.